Hi, it's Heather Kay. This is going to be a new segment that just kind of rose from all the fun stuff I've been having. I'm going to call it Survivor Woman because I'm a big fan of you know what, and I don't want to say anything about anybody's logo, but I'm a big fan. So Survivor Woman, I'm just going to conduct a quick experiment, and then I'll explain what all this is about. Here's me. I don't have time to look nice because I have been getting ready for the storm. Okay, this time there's no steam. This has been on since 4 o'clock, so I guess I'm experiencing 6 hours in this crap. I made myself some tea for the storm. And the storm's over, the light's on briefly. And I want to see after 6 hours on my test, and there's still some there. Let's see. Yes, it is still warm. And there's still more in there. So what I've done, yeah, it's almost empty. I'm going to conduct an experiment on my phone. I'm going to have the timer ready here. And that's not part of Survivor, but it's just something I'm going to throw in there because it's something I'm working on that people watch my videos, they see. So I got to get the timer ready on my phone. Stopwatch. So here, hopefully, I'm going to have to adjust things here. So this is the third brew that I made, and I'm not sure if that will go. No, it works on a cup, so I'm going to have to cheat a little here. I'll tell you what this tea is in a minute. This is on its third brew, so that's kind of why I'm mixing up with some fresh stuff. I'm going to be probably, okay, now I don't think I'm going to make another brew out of this because I just got to put the, it seems like the screen lock goes on that. This is my brew. I got it from a specialty tea shop, and they sell them at all the specialty tea shops. All right. So I'm done my tea for the evening, minus that cup I got there. So gotta make sure the top is on right. Which, I know you don't want to watch me with the top on this, because you want me to get you the good stuff. So reset, start. Okay, so I got that out of the way. One of the things I had issues with tonight with my Survivor lamps, the ones I make myself, I had a video on Survivor cooking, and I have it put plastic wrap on it, and I put elastic on it, and I recycle everything. Oh jeez. I took the elastic off my green onions. I'll be taking that elastic off soon. I let it go too long, so I had to cut off the top, which I will compost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in a pot, those roots. I'm going to grow them myself. That's part of my free gardening for as far as Survivor stuff. I've grown celery, carrots, and pineapple. I had more of these, but I put them outside in summer, and I used them all summer on my potatoes, baked potatoes, and my salads, and my veggies that I cook. So I enjoyed that quite nice. So I'll probably deal with that tomorrow when I have some light. And that's on another video. I'm going to post them tonight. So here's what I had trouble with. I'm moving this in. I had this vase, which is quite big. I used to make candles. I've always made candles. So here is water. Yeah, that's an angel sign. 11, 11, 11. Anyway. So this is vegetable oil. And I used to have these about 25 years ago, and I threw them all out thinking, when will I ever use them? I took that off a pop bottle, but it failed. I made that because that looked like the little plastic buoys that I used to have, but I cut it kind of wrong. And then I tried to make one out of a tea light, which also didn't work. And then I recycled a candle, one of those votive ones, and as you see is there. And the candle is burning, and the wax is going on the oil. So it might not work. I'm going to see what happens when that the oil there, if it's on top, if it creates a floating device. So anything in a jar, I light with a spaghetti thing, and I light it from another candle. And the reason why that went out was because the wick fell through it. So the wick that I got off of the, actually that wick, no, I'm sorry, that didn't come off the votive because that one there was here, which I took off, and it didn't work. And like I said, that's just a little piece from another thing. Oh, now I made a mess. So what I did is, I don't know about you, but in my house, we always kept candles in the freezer. Yes, candles in the freezer. So today I had to get my little repair kit, which is just a, what do you call this? It's just a candle holder. I used a candle to drip it, and I actually saved some candle pieces that were all over my counter from all the mess I made tonight, so I was melting them down. So I repaired this candle both top and bottom to keep the wick from falling. But I'm going to have to figure this out because it concerns me that I had a lot of fails on that tonight. And when I was making my own, and it's good to know the fails, you know. My son said, "You sure you know what you're doing?" It's like, yeah. I sacrificed this little screwdriver and heated up, but I couldn't get it in there. And I knew what would work. Take your little pliers and you take a nail and heat that up. And that will go through just like that. It's that fast. And I was working on that with the screwdriver. So that's what I did for here, and I was hoping that the air would catch in there when it lands, but no, it fell to the bottom. So I even was prepared with a little tiny hammer I got. So I got a message from somebody. So that was that. So I got it working. I'm not happy with it because usually you don't put a candle on top. You let it burn on the oil, but I got to figure out how to keep that wick up there without adding a candle. So for now, it's working. But it's supposed to burn the vegetable oil, and this here will last a lot longer. It's cold here, here, here. It does get warm. So what I could do is I could add more water and have the flame a little higher so that it doesn't all get so hot. And so what I've done here is tonight I made this for my sons. So all of my candles, once they cooled off, I put them in this Tupperware, and there's a tote. I don't have it attached because I was looking for matches. I added not one but two lighters in there, and this lighter I got from the dollar store. It works and it doesn't want to work, and they don't work for long. So I believe you need a good quality lighter and some matches. And I'll have some matches that are also waterproof. I'll add to that. And then I told my sons where I keep all of my emergency stash situation. So tonight's tea, which I made, is part of my tea collection. It's creamy milk oolong, and you can brew it 3 times. It's 3 minutes, and like I said, I have a timer for this. Even though I'm Survivor Woman, what woman can't survive with her own extensive tea collection? I actually have another one just for herbal tea, which I normally drink in the evenings. So I sample them. I have a consultant that helps me out with these things, and I kind of earn stuff for free. So that's what I want to tell you about my candle tonight and my experience with the power going off, and my creations. These candles do work, but you need to get the floating thing right. And I failed somewhere, but I had fun failing. And you know what? With that wick and everything kept going on the bottom, it wasn't easy to fetch out. So I ended up using some metal grabby things around here that I had to wash up. Just to let you know, enjoy your tea, enjoy life. This is Heather, the Survivor Woman. I do have bushcraft stuff, I say, but for now I'm just surviving on the indoors. And I'm kind of sad that the power came back on, but it's okay. I'm warming up the house, doing everything I need to do, preparing for the next bout because we're going to have round 2. Like I said, I got all kinds of food and stuff prepared. And I think while the power's on, I think I might have my shower because I've been really busy all day, and I've been quite enjoying getting ready for the storm. See you later.